podcast, guys. Last podcast.
Hold on a second. We're not even live on Facebook yet. You're telling everybody that they're not even get to know.
I'll say it again. I'll say it all. I'll say it for a half hour. You want to say it for 30 minutes? I quit. I quit. Well, of course, I can't quit though, because Dave's been so generous. Got me a few new shirts here.
Right? Some nice new
shirt, and then new shirts. Dave wore it last on Monday.
Pretty cool stuff, man. What do you think about that stuff? On fire, baby.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
XRP on fire.
I feel really bad for Dave giving me three new shirts.
Oh my
Right
goodness.
on our last episode like this. It's really sort of sad.
All right, so let's
double check the coins. We're gonna
making sure we're live on all.
This is gold coin. This is gold. This is worth about $3,800 today. It's a Ripple gold coin.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna have people knocking on the door now for this.
Yeah,
and then we got silver.
How beautiful is this?
1 ounce of silver. That's what, $47, $48. $48. If any of these were real, I would be loving it. $47, $48.
Like the McDonald's commercial, I'm loving it.
Exactly.
Hey everybody, welcome to the intro to Crypto Friday special. May the Schwartz be with you. That's the episode today. If you're watching and you're listening and you're a part of the show, it's all about David Schwartz.
I love it.
The CTO, former CTO of Ripple, an amazing man for the last, how many years he's been with them we talked about? Was it 13 years? 13 years with the Ripple. And we have on the show today some Ripple coins to share with you. If you haven't seen a Ripple coin before, here's a Ripple coin. That goes on that side there. And then we have.
Where'd you get it, Dave?
Hold on, it's a top secret. We got one silver. You should never seen a Ripple coin before. How cool is that? And we have another one here.
Aren't you fancy the way you flip that?
Fancy schmancy.
Man.
We got. Is this not a good one? I shouldn't show this one here.
Is that one Litecoin?
Yeah.
No, you can show it. Personally, I wouldn't buy a Litecoin. I had Litecoin.
So we have,
but I wouldn't buy one personally.
Got a Litecoin.
But who knows? I think even Litecoin is actually now allowed on the Flare network. So I'm not going to poo-poo it.
How about Ethereum? You ever seen Ethereum? Here's Ethereum. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, nice.
And we got another.
This is show and tell.
XRP.
This is show and tell today. I love it.
Well, XRP. All right.
Go a little slower. We can kill more time.
Yeah.
I just tease you.
All right. It's Friday. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a great week. Let's go Yankees. Let me just put that out there. Hope I didn't upset anybody. Red Sox fans out there. Let's go Yankees. Very excited about what they're doing. Of course, who knows how far it'll go. Hopefully it goes farther than it's been before, and it goes all the way.
Well, hold on. You got international viewers here.
They
probably don't even know who the Yankees even are.
Actually, I'm going to tell you something. I think the Yankees are the most well-known franchise in the entire world as far as sports goes. It might be outside of soccer or football in Europe, they would call it. The Yankees are probably one of the most well-known emblems of sports franchises. No joking around. It's in every part of the world. So today we're here talking about none other than the one and only David Schwartz. Just a little background on David Schwartz, in case you didn't know. He's been with Ripple since 1988, over 13 years. He is, let's see. I'm going to read a couple of things quickly.
First of all, the reason why we're talking about him today is not because he died, guys. We just want to make this clear. David Schwartz is not dead.
He is not dead.
He's
here to stay. He's just in a different location now. He's going to be going under the board of Ripple, right? And I'm going to clean these glasses.
He's basically retiring. What does CTO stand for, Dave?
We talked
Chief Technology Officer.
Chief Technology
So he's
Officer.
been the guy for the last 13 years that has developed all of what the Ripple whole ecosystem is. He's been a big instrumental part of that. So that's the reason why we're talking about him today, because he just notified this week that he was going to be stepping down somewhat.
I'm actually surprised by the whole thing. I think it kind of blew us all out of the water when he decided to do this, but all the things that are happening at Ripple right now, and all the different parties jumping in with them. We'll talk about that in a second because I don't get sidetracked in my thinking process.
But when you're worth as much as he is,
right? He is.
I mean, we took a look. We took a look just as a ballpark, $200 to $500 million.
Is that I thought it was less.
200 to 500 was the one I just saw.
Okay.
200 to 500 million dollars, and you're almost 60 years of age.
Yes, 59 years old at Mr. David Schwartz. I don't think he's doing it for the money. I think he does it for the love of it.
I agree, but if he can, like he says, he's going to spend time with his kids and his grandkids.
Yes, definitely.
And like I heard on a podcast the other day, I think it was on Digital Wealth Partners. I think it was one of their things. They were talking about how it was a financial planner, and you know what he said? He said, ask yourself, how many more summers do you have?
Oh, wow. Let's get depressing over here, but you're right. That's a good point.
How
many more years you have left? I'm going to hope for 50.
I mean, but when you think about it like that, okay, yeah, so, you're 50, I'm 56. We sit there and say, how many more summers do you have to have? And when the guy said it like that, it was like, it was different than saying, oh yeah, I got another 30 more years.
Right.
Instead it's how many more summers. So when you put it into the summer, which is your real fun time of life.
Yes.
To enjoy your family.
Yes.
If he's got 30 more, then maybe he's looking.
If I'm born in 1974, how old am I?
Well, I know I'm 69 and that's 56. So that's going to be 5 years younger. So yeah, you're going to be right around 50, 51.
Am I 51 or am I 50?
Hold on, really?
I think I just blanked out.
Wait, hold on. You were 71?
74.
Oh, you're born in 74.
June 30th, 1974, right?
You're 52.
You're not 52.
51.
Am I 51?
Yeah, you're 51. 50. Yeah. Is this has your birthday happened so far this year?
It happened in June.
Yeah, so you're 51. Congratulations.
I've been telling him I'm 50 for the longest time. I keep thinking I'm 50.
Yeah, well,
I'm sticking with 50. That's it. I'm 50 as far as I know.
Dave, you can stick with 50 till the day you die. Just make sure they put your tombstone properly.
My wife's been 29 since I met her.
I'm sure.
Actually,
she's a wife.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. She's been 29 since we've married. No, she was 25 or 26, but after she had 29, that was it.
She's not on yet, so you can now be honest.
She's
Dave,
probably prepping for dinner. She's probably prepping for dinner tonight. She's making a great meal. Excited about that too. I can't see who just joined us, even though it's a little closer before on the Instagram feed over there. So please forgive me. Everybody who's watching, if you have any questions, always reach out to us. Best to let us know on our social media platforms. Best way for us to see it typically seems to be on the YouTube and Facebook. We see a lot of responses there, but you can be all over every type of place. We got. I see Gary. Is Gary Monroe watching? Is that Gary?
This is Gary Monroe.
That was. Oops. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get back to what we're talking about. David Schwartz.
Yeah, let's talk about David Schwartz.
59 years old, with the company for 13 years, moving from CTO to the board of Ripple. He's had many accomplishments in his life and what he's done with the company. I mean, just where it was when he came out. What was it? 11 cents or 1 cent a share back in 2011. I think it was 1 cent.
I'm sure it was probably even cheaper. They might have even been 0.006 cents.
He assumed the role of chief cryptographer in the early Ripple open coin efforts. In 2012, XRP Ledger officially launched by a trio of Schwartz, Jed, McCaleb, and Arthur Brito. The project initially new coin and open coin and then became Ripple, gives 80 billion XRP to Ripple for development and adoption efforts. From 2013 to 2017, Ripple, formerly OpenCoin. I didn't know that. It's formerly OpenCoin.
Yep.
Did you guys know that XRP Ripple was formerly OpenCoin? It rebrands and focuses on enterprise blockchain payments infrastructure. Schwartz contributes heavily to core products and architecture that connects banks, payments, provides providing providers of liquidity solutions.
I just want to add the market. People that don't follow YouTube and what's going on, people were a little freaking out over this whole thing with him.
I think it was definitely freaking out because the fact that, well, if he's leaving, does that mean it's going down the crapper? Is this whole Swift thing gets kicking his butt, saying I'm out of here? We'll get into the Swift thing also too. How about that? Because it's a good topic.
There you go. But people leave, people die all the time. Things happen.
Things do happen.
So,
no one's dying. No one's dying. No one's dying.
And you have a multi-billion-dollar company here. Your investment is not going to go anywhere just because he's starting to retire. Dave's starting to retire.
What's happening with David Schwartz is bigger things are coming down the pipe. He's taking that shift to be with his kids and his family and his grandkids, like you said before. And they have some really exciting guys coming to take his place who have been in the company for a while too. I just want to quickly give him some props over here. In 2018, he was formally named or recognized as Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, CTO, in addition to cytographer duties. In 2020 and onward, Ripple ecosystem evolves XRPL maintained independently, increase in decentralized efforts. Schwartz often speaks publicly on ledger architecture, governance, decentralized security. Schwartz participates in deploying independent XRPL infrastructure. Go ahead.
Did you know he's got his own node?
Now, I think I was just about to talk right here. He's got his own node in New York.
That's crazy.
To help decentralize and support new network resilience. In late 2025, on September 25th, Schwartz announces he'll be stepping back day-to-day CTO duties. By the end of the year, moving more as an advisory emeritus role. It's pretty wild stuff. Should we talk about the new guy? The new guy that's replacing him. We found his name is I just saw it here. Where did we find it? Gosh dang it.
While you're looking that up, I actually was also taking a look at some other information that I shared with you as well that I thought was fascinating.
Yes.
There was another guy that was pretty high up at Ripple, and he left in 2022. And apparently, those that are in the know have been following this gentleman very closely, wondering where he was going to end up.
Yep.
And he ended up at Ripple. So he's now the new CTO at Ripple. I'm sorry, at Algorand.
I was going to say he's just
at Algorand. So that's a big stamp of approval for the Algorand network when you have somebody else that leaves Ripple, goes to Algorand and running their blockchain there. That's really, really good.
Very important stuff to know. Very wild. And like you said, people get traded. It's like a sports team. Get traded from one company to another, get bought out. And because of the knowledge and power they have, they want to get into the new development phases and ideas of other companies probably as well. His name is Dennis Jarash, if I hope that's saying correctly, is currently the Senior Vice President of Engineering and will lead the technical operations going forward as Schwartz steps back. So his name is Dennis Jarash. And if anybody out there knows anybody, Dennis Jarash, or what's going on with that, by all means, please share with us. But there's a lot of big things happening with Ripple and XRP. I mean, let's look at the market right now with the government shutdown.
Exactly where I was going to go.
The government shutdown and the markets are on fire. The markets are up, 16 to 20%. And depending what Ripple's up from, XRP was at 280. We're at 305. Bitcoin was from
that's in the
117 to 123 maybe, or something like that. It went up, So you definitely have a lot of movement happening with the government shutdown. What does that mean, though? Does that mean that people in the government are actually now heavily investing while they're not working? Is that what's going on?
No.
They're just playing around in the arcades.
No, I like your speculation, but no.
I think that the government people are actually getting very involved in the decentralized assets, crypto technology. I think they're getting very much involved in it. I think that they're jumping in with 3 feet, not 2 feet. I think that they're not talking about it, and they're trying to hold it back. But it's definitely something I believe is happening.
No, it's
in the
definitely
outside
coming.
world.
It's definitely coming. We've been saying this every time we're on this damn podcast. Buy.
Remember one more thing, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
Here you
important.
go.
We got to disclose we are not financial advisors. It's not financial advice. Do not take this as financial advice. You need to do your own research. You need to become as educated as possible in crypto, digital assets. Take the time to learn about it. A realtor and a mortgage broker who come together to talk about this with you, to help you learn about digital assets and what this is all about. Very important. We got a friend over here out there. Fufu13, thank you for joining us, my friend. Where are you from, and what are your thoughts on David Schwartz, who has just stepped back to become the board member from CTO? Let us know what you're thinking. Really appreciate you being a part of our show today. But yeah, I think that the market that's been going on right now, the crypto market is on fire, and so is the stock market. My son called me up and said, "Dad, what do you think about what's going on with the government shutdown in the stock market and the crypto market?" And I was like, I'm like, you know what? I've been so busy the last couple of days with work, you and I, that I haven't been watching as much the dollars and cents of it. And as I pulled up and looked through it, I'm like, wow, things are up.
Well, understand too, we had a real bad employment that just came out. And now they're saying that we're going to have another reduction in interest rates in October, is what they're saying. And probably another one they said in maybe November, December. So this is what they're saying today. I mean, they waffle all the time, but as of right now, if they start cutting these rates more, you're going to see more of these markets start to take off.
I don't think there's any industry or country who waffles more than our country does. Our government should be called the waffle government. I like that waffle thing, by the way.
I like that.
100% the waffle government. They're like, it's never like you say something and it happens. It's you say something and it's almost like as soon as they say it, the opposite happens.
Maybe because they want that to happen.
Maybe because they want it to happen.
They want to be able to buy it on the cheap. Buy it on the cheap. Say one thing, do something else.
I agree.
We've been dealing with that in the crypto world for the last 5 years.
It is absolutely true.
And I'm sure before I even got in, they were doing it before that.
It's
others.
The waffle government. Welcome to the waffle government of the United States. Where
we're going to call it IHOP.
IHOP.
Yeah, the IHOP government. The IHOP government.
The IHOP of the United States is the government.
And to those outside of America, IHOP means International House of Pancakes.
We're going to have to come up with another slogan for that one. So it's going to be the International House of.
It's going to be on the back of the border.
Right.
IHOP.
The National House of RDs. I don't know. I have to come up with something. The International House. It's like I don't know.
We'll work on that, Dave. Not online.
Not online over here. All right. So, what are your thoughts and feelings again on what's happening in the world with crypto? The market's going up. The market's come down. The market's back up again. We have what do they call it? October. They call it another nickname for October. October. Yeah. And a lot of fun going around. Like that?
Yeah.
A lot of fun going around. So what exactly is happening? We got Fufu13. Hi, everyone. I think we will be we'll all be very rich soon. Fufu, let me tell you, my friend, I love it. I love your name too, Fufu13. That's pretty awesome. I definitely think we're all going to be rich pretty soon. How many years do you think before we're going to be rich? What's your timeline? And what is your bank XRP, the XRP champ? Are you part of the XRP army? Because we are.
I just read
and we love what you're talking about, by the way.
I just read an interesting article on. I think it was Jake was talking about. Jake Claver was talking about not having enough off ramps, so that when craziness happens, the people that do want to sell won't be retail potentially. Did you read that same article?
I saw a quick little zip of it. I didn't watch the whole thing on it. You sent me something really good with Jake.
Yeah.
You send me awesome stuff all the time. And it's like I get the chance to watch a little bit, send it back, and then back and forth with you on information. We learned so much from all these guys on YouTube. I was watching Crypto Sensei. He was saying something about, hold on a second. I'm trying to remember what it was he said. regarding Ripple and what's happening right now. There was something he said, really strong information. If you guys have been watching YouTube lately with these guys, with Crypto Sensei and Mikkel and who else? CypherX 24-hour crypto. I was just watching that one you sent me from 24-hour crypto. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of very, very tense speculation, things about to happen. We're getting closer and closer to things happening. And I think that, with David Schwartz stepping back, I think he knows it's all about to go off.
That reminds me that, the article that I sent you earlier today, or a video that I sent you, they were talking about the importance of that whole entire system has been set up that if it does go down, a lot of your assets in the banking world are not going to be yours.
Well, they don't know what we're talking about here.
I think more people may. Okay, but go ahead.
Let's just kind of give an intro on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Basically, that all the money you have in your bank today, you could be there one day trying to pull money out or something to go and need it or want it, and you may not have access to it. And it's all going to come to you very slowly. You'll get some kind of email saying they're going through some kind of technical difficulty. They need a little more time. And because what I learned is all the money in your bank that you put there isn't yours. It's not even your money. No. It's your money until you put it in there. And while they're holding it, it's their money. And they can seize that money.
As Jake talks about, it's not bankruptcy remote. So if the bank is in a crisis situation, your assets that's your credit. You're a creditor for the bank.
Yes. And they can give you some kind. There's something they can give you some kind of a credit to buy things and do things with, but you're not actually getting money anymore.
That's where they'd be switching you over to the digital system or whatever.
Right.
But this is one of the things that I liked a lot when I was hearing about. I think it was called. There's a book out there. It's called The Great Taking. I think that's the book that the gentleman was referencing and talking about.
Yeah.
That you can actually buy and watch and listen.
It's a little scary. It's a little scary.
It's not. It's scary. But the thing that I like about it is, and I sent it to you and to Frank today because I was like, what's cool? When you have it on a wallet, it's still your assets.
That's right.
So would you rather have $50,000 in the bank or $50,000 in a Dcent wallet?
You can't put $50,000 in a Dcent wallet, American USD, can you? Or actually, you can buy USD. You can. Sorry, let me rephrase. You can buy USD coin, and now have it in digital wallet.
But I'm saying in general, you can have $50,000 in XRP,
yes,
or $50,000 in
USDC
in the bank. So we're in a bankruptcy situation.
I mean, the government, the world, all being.
Yes. I'm saying in chaos or whatever. Which one would you rather own? And this is sort of the conversation that I was sort of having with you earlier today, based on that video. Would you rather have your assets held on a wallet that is basically bankruptcy remote? Nobody can take your XRP or your Ethereum or your Bitcoin if it's on a cold wallet that you're in possession of versus it's in a bank.
Right. Now, is that something that they're looking at could be happening just in the United States, or is that worldwide, do you think?
Well, I think they've already done it in Greece. I think they've already done that in Greece. They've already done, also India. A couple of years ago, India had a situation where they said that all the $100 bills were no longer going to be acceptable, no value. So, and they said that it was because of fraud or whatever. That's the excuse that they use. So things have been happening. It happened in Greece. It happened in India. Things like that happen. So as far as I'm concerned, I think you should be more into digital assets as far as I'm concerned, especially ones that you can actually hold on a wallet that's outside of the system. That's where I'm trying to get at.
And just
or gold and silver, even, to be honest with you.
And it's important to know when you mention this wallet, is we have on our on our show over here at the bottom is a link over there for the Dcent wallet. In case you don't have a cold wallet yet, there's an app there to save you a couple of bucks. We get a couple of bucks as a gift by referring you as well. You make money, you save money. It's a big win for everybody. A cold wallet by Dcent wallet is a great wallet to use, and it's a great one because it's one of the most easy to use, super protective. What do they call it? It's Wi-Fi. It's biometrics. It's a great wallet, the Dcent wallet. And if you're not sure what it is, you can Google it, do some research on what the Dcent wallet is. Never buy it on a Amazon or some kind of side vendor link because it could be very easily
opened up,
yes,
and then resealed
yes.
and sold the second time, where now they have the seed phrase.
Yes, so it's a direct link specifically to Dcent for you to save you some money over there.
Yeah.
There's also a link to Uphold if you don't have Uphold already. A great platform to use. By opening an account with Uphold, you're going to get $20 worth of Bitcoin. It's a gift for you. They also do the same thing for us, which is pretty cool. The more important, Uphold, by the way, I did some research, is they have the most amount of XRP than any other platform. Did you hear about that?
I'm not surprised.
Uphold has the most because they were the first and the ones in the United States that stuck with XRP through the whole SEC.
Right. Yeah, they stuck with Ripple.
I think they have 5 billion? I think they have 5 billion XRP on Uphold.
That's altogether what's held and what they personally have. That's not 5 billion for sale right now.
Okay.
That might be what you have, what I have, whatever, on top.
So they consider that part of theirs?
Yeah, what they consider, it's all it's on their platform.
So all 20 that I have is what you're saying to me,
yes.
Is really theirs, but
yes.
What if it's on a Dcent wallet?
Well, if it's on a Dcent wallet, then it's not on their platform.
Okay, so if you have it on your Dcent wallet, then it's not theirs anymore.
Correct.
So they have a lot of people holding their XRP on.
I think a lot of people do. Because a lot of people are fearful because they think that a wallet is so difficult. However,
well,
it's really not that difficult.
It's not difficult if you do things correctly and not quickly and do things slow and steady. Triple check your work. Because one little mistake and poof, it goes into the neverland of.
Right, and that will scare people away from them for sure, Dave.
Trying to scare you.
But there's YouTube videos out there when somebody wants to learn how to do these things. There's a YouTube video for everything.
That is true.
So you can find a video. How do I move my cryptocurrency to a Dcent wallet?
We've got a lot of people watching and listening to the show right now. I want to hear from you guys what your thoughts and feelings are. What's going on in the market? Please let us know where you're from. We have a lot of great people who follow us on social media all the time. We appreciate you being a part of our show. YouTube is blowing up for us. I can't believe how, we're talking about, you and I, we had about 300 subscribers, right? And by the way, if you like what we're doing here, if you
up to
do
300?
No, we're up to 700 and change, which I thought was pretty amazing. Please hit a like on our social media platforms, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anywhere you are watching. Please give us a like and subscribe. We would be grateful for that. It lets us know that you're listening and wanting to know more about what's going on in the crypto world.
Dave's wife says he can't go home unless he has 1,000 subscribers within a week. So
yeah, exactly.
We need 300 subscribers so Dave can keep his marriage and his house over.
My marriage is under duress. If I don't have 1,000, we don't have 1,000 subscribers. By the end of next week, I'm dead. That's it, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Your wife probably just unsubscribed. She'll do whatever she can to keep you out.
Speaking of my wife, I want to say an early birthday to her.
Hey.
Her birthday is actually next week, next Tuesday, the 7th.
At least you know the day.
She is going to be 29 again, a big birthday.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, very excited for her, very excited for us. We're going to, have some nice dinner together. We're going to have a big wedding this weekend. My cousin's getting married. Going to see everybody from the wedding. It's black tie affair. By the way, let me ask you a question, sidebarring with black tie. Does black tie mean it has to be a black tie outfit? Or does a black tie mean a tuxedo?
Tuxedo.
That's what I thought.
It's a tuxedo.
I was given specific directions. It must be black tie, like as in black and white. And I was a little disappointed because I wanted to do something flashy, but I got to keep.
As Dave's always got to be the center of attention at these events.
No, it's not about that. Just a little, you're gonna put something kind of fun, and you want to be a little pop to it, but
Well, maybe you can put it on a three-piece suit. Maybe underneath you can do something with a little more color, and not just with the black.
I did get a little my shoes, or I bought some shoes that are pretty cool. They had some cool details to them.
What size are you?
Depending on the shoe, either 10.5 or 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's about the same.
yeah.
Maybe I'll borrow them when you're done.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Super comfortable too. Some of the comfort. So going back to you guys out there, XRP, the world of XRP and Ripple is making big moves. There was an article that we just talked about with Swift. So the big thing about Swift that people are really concerned about is that Swift is going to make their own new blockchain, right? And they're bringing on Chainlink, and which is a great company. But what Chainlink needs is XRP. What Swift needs is XRP. And there's going to be a sandwich of companies that are going to come together and work together with Swift, for sure. It's not going to be something where they're going to take their own information and try and develop something like you just said. You talk all the time. So, like XRP's been doing this for how many years now? 15 years? 13? Developing this system. There's no way Swift in 1 second is going to come up with a new perfect situation. Why would they go and try and develop it? It'll take them years.
And think about it. Even if you have a great token, you now have to have the whole world adopt it and that's the whole thing. Ripple's got 13 years in advance of that, where relationships have already been set up.
You've got Ripple, you've got Chainlink, and Hedera HBAR is also a big player in this. I was reading about too. They're going to make some big moves involved in this whole group of different cryptos who are going to be helping out Swift. Again, this is what I'm doing some research on with Mike over here, reading about things. I'm not sure if you heard anything differently, but we definitely see HBAR, XRP working together with Chainlink and Swift together to help develop this new system and incorporating it slowly. Obviously, you have millions or thousands and thousands of banks. It's not going to pop overnight. And I think that they've been working on it for the last year or several months, that these banks have been working on this process. When I went to the bank last year, and you and I were talking about XRP, and I walked in one time to TD Bank, and I mentioned, you guys know about XRP, right? And I was talking about how long it was taking for them to, actually it wasn't a year ago, 6 months ago, and how long it takes for them to move money around.
Yep.
And the cost, the fees, and everything else. I was like, this is crazy. I'm like, you just need the XRP Ledger. And the person behind the counter like looked up at me and kind of gave me a smirk because they knew about it. I go, you know about that? And they're like, we don't know. We cannot talk about what's going on behind, under the rug.
Really?
Yeah, they couldn't. They knew something was going on. This is about 6 months ago.
Was that before? Okay, so that was before the ISO 20022
Yes, before ISO.
adoption.
Yeah, exactly right. So they knew something was going on, but they could not discuss it, talk about it.
So they didn't they weren't personally invested in XRP. Do you think it was more of a bank thing, or is it more like, hey, I got a bag myself?
I think that the people at the banks have been told not to discuss anything whatsoever to the, I'll call it little people like we are on the other side of the counter. And that kind of seems more like what it was. It was kind of under wraps. Like they have probably these meetings and there's probably some kind of a non-disclosure agreements that they're signing off on. Again, it was one of the managers of the bank that I said something, she kind of like looked up at me, and you could tell like when you ask somebody a question and they know the answer or they know something but they're not sharing it.
Yeah.
That was the look I got at TD Bank.
Yep.
So it's definitely something that's happening in the background. They can't discuss it. Maybe they don't know enough to talk about it. Maybe 6
I'm
months
sure
ago,
that's part of it as well. I mean,
right?
I mean, if you think about it, I'm sure they don't know the fundamentals of how the XRP thing works,
Right.
How the ledger works, whatever. They're probably using a system that the bank has in place with the ISO compliance. And that might be something that's running in the background that they ultimately never even know who it is.
And they're probably
It's possible.
And they probably don't understand it. I mean, think about this. If you're working for a bank, that doesn't mean you know about crypto.
No.
You just happen to be working for a bank.
You know how to count money for other people.
You may not be counting the money because the machine's counting all the money anyway.
That's
You
true.
put it's like not
It's
even.
amazing.
They count out like and then when they count out, it's like at the casino, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? Like they're counting out like that.
Yeah.
But big picture, they know how much difficulty we have and how much they're having with moving money around, how long it takes, and the frustration we as customers have, and the costs involved in the money being moved around. I mean, they know it, they hear about it. I'm sure they're just as equally frustrated by it. So that's why things are making big changes.
I would love to hear from some of those people that how it's going overseas with other people and their banking system versus ours. I would love to hear that.
Maybe we at a Monday, we get a quick show in with the people from all over the world that we have.
You still have to get your friend there from Florida there, your friend's son.
Yeah, that's right. Richard Truman is going to be Richard Truman Jr. On the show. I have to get, he said late October. He is involved in all of the crypto that's been stolen by people and how he gets it back. Anybody's a hacker or that's gets in touch with you and tells you to share some information and then they take it from you. He's involved in that in Florida and working all over the country with that whole process.
Did you see, I don't know if you've heard it, even Jake from Jake Claver.
Yeah.
He actually now hired somebody that if you are a mastermind 1 level or higher,
Yes.
that if you have any kind of fraud or anything, that they actually have somebody that's now working to help recover any of their funds.
Is that right? I'm just looking to
Yep.
see people over here are commenting and trying to make sure I'm missing something over here.
Yep.
It's happening so fast. I apologize if you guys are out there listening. We'll get back to you guys later for sure. Always looking at the comments. This is the intro to crypto. This is Michael Cristoforo, David Lamel. It's Friday. We hope you have an amazing weekend.
You too.
Have a great weekend. Have fun. Enjoy the beautiful weather. I mean, it's going to be beautiful this weekend.
It is here. I don't know about the rest of the world.
I know. How is the weather where you are? Let us know. Thank you very much for joining us. It's Friday night. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and we'll talk with you soon.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.